Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome back to some more Starfield. Uh, just jumping right back into it. After the last part, we landed on the. I don't even remember what the planet is called. Uh, it's like the big civilization planet. Uh, and we're with the robot Vasco, I believe is his name. And we've come to check out the. Oh man, what were they called? The Explorers Society? Explorers Guild? Something to that effect. So, here we are. We're back. Let's get it. Um. Oh my. Okay, so I've switched to mouse and keyboard. Oh, that is a grenade. Okay. How do you fucking change perspectives? It's crazy. Markings. What is this? Activate melee grenade. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Power. Data menus tab. Mouse 3. I would have never guessed that for a Bethesda game. What the fuck? That is not supposed to be. I'm reloading. It's crazy. Uh, that is not mouse 3. Interesting. Yeah, I was expecting like Fallout and Skyrim controls, but no. Okay, there we go.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Actually, yes, I definitely do need to offload some cargo. Ships. See what ships you have for sale. Yeah,
The
where'd you say
Trade
I could sell
Authority runs a
things?
vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
You can just in like that guy's dialogue, like watching his face, you can you can tell this is a Bethesda game. Like just the way the faces move
I can assure you this
and all of
unprovoked
that.
attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new
Bro, you
foster
really just
parents.
gonna walk
My
right
parents
into
aren't
my line of
dead.
sight.
They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just.
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience.
Oof.
And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
I'll just glad
All
I
right,
still remembered
I'm
my flight plans.
done listening into that fucking conversation. I commented on this game's voice acting earlier. I take a few of those comments back. It appears only some of the voice actors uh, are actually like pretty good voice actors. You know what? That's not fair. The that lady's voice performance, they're all of those people's voice performance is probably fine. I think the director, whoever's like directing them, maybe should have had them do another take or two for that. That was listening to that was a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, audio's a bit loud for me. Hold on a second. Apologies for the last parts. Rather loud background audio. I didn't realize it was as loud as it was. Oh, select missions on the bottom of the screen. That was up there for a while, and I did not notice it at all. Toggle which quest is tracked on your HUD. Only one quest can be tracked at a time. Select the name of the quest to expand the list of open objectives. Select any objective in the quest to track the whole quest. You can press the set course button to automatically navigate to your active quest's objective. Oh, wow. I wonder if that only... I imagine that only applies for space travel. Automatically plot a course to your next objective. So is that all of them? Yeah. Okay. It's just the main quest. No, like, bro. Okay, that's nice, but I want to. I actually want to walk there. Thank you. You built a whole open world fucking area for me to explore. Let me do that. Oh wait, another thing. Inventory, right? I saw this in another person's playthrough. Yes, hide spacesuit in settlement. I think it's on. Oh, I had a better one. Oh, I have no CO2 in that suit.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Your textures look extra crusty. Damn, I actually should have read that. I missed that thing about the watch. Is there no... There's no texture scaling? Or like, just like texture options? I wonder why.
Salut.
Probably should have listened to that guy's directions for where the store is.
The Free Star Collective and the UC are still fighting the colony war. We just need to convince her that President and
So, you know, to my knowledge, this game does not have, like, alien races for you to interact with. Like, maybe I should... Okay, let me rephrase that. Like, you can find alien species, like, fauna and flora, right? But in terms of, like, humanoids, humans are all you're pretty much going to see, which I think is actually kind of disappointing for a Bethesda game, you know? Like, these are the same guys who brought us Elder Scrolls with
Here we
cat
are.
people and lizard
Watch.
people.
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Oh, this place looks a little dilapidated. Hang on, my vertical sensitivity, or my sensitivity isn't high enough.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
That's nice. I can't take any of this shit.
All the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible. We appear to have a visitor.
My bad, I didn't mean to
Welcome
interrupt.
to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
How do you even know that I'm that guy? Like, how do you know that I'm not just some random dude who walked in and didn't know that that's what this place was?
I see.
Yeah, pirates
Oscar,
attacked.
Verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Thank
It's
you.
just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But
That's
that
crazy.
didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
I am from
Thank
Neon,
you,
though.
Mateo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Bright light and music. I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me. How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions? I'm just gonna be honest.
Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing
Well.
this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. Be honest, Captain. You expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we
How you
add
doing
this
over there,
new
Bosco?
one to the two we already have,
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh wait, hold on. I see what you're talking about here.
That's it.
Oh,
Just
never
like the
mind.
others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Figure this maybe forms into some
oh
kind
my
of
gosh, that's it.
shade.
They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by
Like Legos.
intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Watch it fuck around and
Take away
form a
from the
Halo.
moment, but
Would be a good way to
about audio
cement the
forever.
Microsoft buyout, huh?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Am I gonna get paid? Oh, I need some time to clear my head. How much do you know about artifacts and what are they? You want me to Constellation? What's that mean? What? Yeah, what's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll
I
be
can respect
expected
that.
to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay, but what about the pay? Right? Like let's be real. We're talking about exploring space here. Like that shit isn't cheap. What about food? Okay. Why is this not an option? How much do you know about the artifacts and what are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
If I agree. Don't put words in my mouth. Alright, I agree.
You
I'm
should
in.
take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Who did you give that money to?
Why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
That actually gave pretty good experience. Hold on. Let me fix this now. Damn you, Microsoft. Why is there just not an option that says fucking turn off? Wait, hold on. Wait. There we go. Silence notification sounds. I hope that. Bruh, no, I'm not enjoying Xbox Game Bar. Get out of here.
Can I help?
All right, what did she say? Talk to the people.
Makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine. But still, that was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
A lot overwhelming now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have a choice in the matter, but you're welcome, I guess. Oh, Vision, what was that?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Okay. And Barrett saw these things too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
So there's a reasonable
There might be a
explanation.
reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Hang on. So these things only trigger like once? Is it like the first person that touches this shit freaks out, or is it like you guys haven't touched it yet? Like what's the deal with that? Because you know what? Maybe the game it'll explain it. Let me stop asking questions. I imagine something about my yeah. You said something about I had a room and board.
Good. I think we can find a spot for you.
Pretty
And
room
along
and
the way,
board.
I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's
Nice.
quite proud of the collection, but
I can
Mateo
respect
has
it.
made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Hey, how long has humanity been traveling the stars at this point? Because she said a few decades ago this guy built this. So I imagine this civilization has been here for at least a century, right? This ever just fucking have the NPCs move at a light jog instead of a
This is
walk.
the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course.
Damn.
Now
within
let's see
reason.
about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Can't take any of this shit. This looks valuable. I mean, this is nice stuff you guys got here. We can't move any faster. That's not a possibility at all. Ooh, Millennium Falcon? No.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
I appreciate you. Hey, hang on. Oh shit. Yep, that's coming with me. This is my room now. My room, my stuff. Chapter 1, my father's family name being Rip. And my Christian name, Philip. My infant tongue could make of both names nothing longer or more explicit than Pip. So I called myself Pip and came to be called Pip. Charles Dickens' 13th novel is the coming-of-age tale of an orphan boy named Pip as he investigates the agendas of those around him, like an eccentric Miss Havisham? Jesus Christ. I was an English major. I'm sure my professors are rolling in their beds. Tablet? Maybe I'm just fucking tired. Jesus. Another really expensive item. Listen, I know you're probably like, oh man, this guy's just fucking taking everything he can get his hands on. You're damn right, dude. Like, have you played a Bethesda game? A lot of useful shit is gonna cost money, bro. I'm not trying to be broke. Hang on, she said I could help myself to the bar. Where's the actual drinks? What? It was there? Why the fuck doesn't it look like it? Oh, that's why. Where's my flashlight? That is also four bottles should be enough, right? I'm not. She said within reason. I'm gonna respect that.
I am at your service, Captain.
Actually,
Captain,
I'm glad to
now
hear
that
that.
you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Fair enough. I could use you on my crew, Vasco. Outpost development. What do you mean?
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
What? Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ship and outposts. Different crew have different skills, which enhance your ship and outposts. Yeah, the frontier. Skills. What the fuck is that? I can't read those skills. I want to read those. No, like, let me...
Hello, Captain. May
Right
I
here.
take some things?
Yes, you may. He's so well-mannered. Did I just take that shit off of him? Wait. How do I switch to my inventory? You? And what do you mean by
exploration
outposts
of
about?
an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
No Man's Sky is really coming through here. Okay.
The
Try next time we
blueprints
touch
you
down on
need
a planet.
to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Oh wow, that's actually crazy useful. I wish Skyrim had that shit.
Yes, Captain. I am right behind you.
Nice. Yeah, Bosco's gonna be like
It's
my
been
main
quieter
follower.
around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I mean, yeah, I've been called worse, brother.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
I can believe that.
Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time.
Also true.
So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
Did you say CEO? That means you're a rich fella, ain't you? It's nice to meet you, sir. All previous transgressions have been forgiven. Glad we can be working together. Just watch the grumpies in the future. I hope the drinks are at least. Jesus Christ. Just glad to be
By
here.
the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
Oh.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
You know, I'm unaware. I'm not sure if this is actually something that this game allows you to do, but if you have the ability to turn down joining these guys, and like the game doesn't fucking force it down your throat, they're just like, yeah, okay, you can leave. Like we're not gonna force the main quest down your.
Other things that require my attention, you know.
Bitch, I'm talking. Okay, fine. Let me finish your conversation first. This isn't where I expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up.
Fair enough. Look at Tony Stark.
Functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits.
It's not a word I was expecting to hear today.
I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks.
Sounds like a rich guy.
I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
You're rolling Constellation. Are you the Batman?
Why, I'm the wallet.
Yep, that checks out.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use.
I respect the fuck out of that.
The daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
See, we need more billionaires like this. Guys who are like, hey, I've got a bunch of money. Let's work towards solving the fucking mysteries of the universe. Why not? You think the vision had any meaning?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But
Fair
now,
enough.
I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
No. No. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way.
Actually, no, there was that one time I watched
I'm
Doctor
no
Who.
scientist. I leave that to the likes
You
of
know what?
Barrett and
Maybe
young
that doesn't
Noel
count.
there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Yeah. Hold on. No, I don't believe that. Motherfucker, we can travel through space freely. We can jump between solar systems. You're telling me this is exciting? Looking at a fucking rock and talking about drug-induced hallucinations is more exciting than getting on a spaceship and jumping 3 billion miles away. Okay. All right, I guess. What kind of company is
Most well known
Shroud?
for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to
Swear
convince
word.
the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
A lot of lore going on there.
Until next time.
Okay, so what I was saying is, you know, I don't know if the game actually allows you to turn these guys down and not join their little club. But if they do, it only further you're a little close, Vasco. Back up a little bit, buddy. Thank you. It only further enforces the idea that I think that the game should have just started in a neutral point in the story and let you pick which faction you want to join. And like them having access to analyzing alien substances, modifying your character's spacesuit, modifying your character's ship, stuff like that. Like all of that would have been a perk of joining this faction, right? And if you don't join their faction, you don't get access to that stuff. But given the fact that the game is kind of pushing you in the direction of you should do this faction, them giving you those things for free doesn't feel quite as impactful as it would have been if you could just decide not to join them or work for someone else entirely.
Expected to end up involved in something like this.
No, what the fuck is that hat you're wearing, my guy?
Doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too.
I appreciate that. I'm sorry I commented on your hat.
Significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
All right. Well, I appreciate you looking out for me, Mateo. I'm gonna look out for you as well and tell you that you really should replace that hat. It is doing nothing for your outfit. These artifacts all came from caves.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight.
Oh, that's
Can
wild.
you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that is a reflection of real life. I think I'll just leave it at that. What do you make of the visions I saw?
Not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
Yeah. I don't know if I would call it that. It was more just like you ever tripped or slipped on a wet kitchen floor and slammed your head against the ground and you just saw like white and shapes for a little bit. You know what? Okay, never mind. Yeah, if it meant something, I don't understand it.
It's alright. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Fair enough. What brought you to Constellation, sir?
There was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process,
ho.
I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation.
Oh.
After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
That was a gross summary of what would have been a very, very interesting backstory.
Take care of yourself.
Chief, that
Sarah
is
the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time.
that is a
like this.
very interesting backstory.
What can I help you with? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Let me see. How well known is
I don't know what
Constellation?
you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
That's true. It's weirdly smart. What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
My best guess is it's some kind of ancient alien. No, not that. Not the TV show. It's like some ancient alien technology from a previous civilization.
We're explorers.
What do you do?
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
You know, I find it weird to think that this is a version of this is a version of humanity's future in which we've traveled through the stars and settled on a bunch of different planets. And yet this game is trying to pitch me the idea that most of human society has decided we don't need to travel and explore anymore. We're good. We've settled like a billion planets, and there are like a billion planets out there. We don't need to see the rest of it. Like, is that what the game is trying to tell me? And that these guys are the only ones who are willing to say, no, there's more shit out there. We should definitely go continue expanding. Again, bitch, I'm talking. I'll be with you in a second. So, I don't know. I think that's really odd that's the state that humanity is in right now. But maybe the game will dive further into that kind of social atmosphere later on. All right, I'm ready. Let's get it.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Legwork never pays off quite the way you expect. The UC Vanguard?
A volunteer
Yeah,
force
who's
that
that?
helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Other people have the
I have
artifacts?
to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Yeah, that's fair. This actually, I feel like this mirrors human history a lot, where like you have people traveling to different parts of the world and digging up dinosaur bones and shit, but they're like, nah, bro, we're here to build cities. Like, what the fuck do I care about a bunch of old bones? Throw that shit away. Uh, Good chance to learn about the
Hunting to
United
anthropology
Colonies.
on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Oh, coming with. Oh. Be locked as your follower if you continue. Actually, there's some things I want to do on my own first. What do I get out of any of this? Thank you. We're finally at the big fucking question. How much do I get
I
paid?
mean, besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free?
Yes.
We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Fair enough. All right. I mean, I don't like how you came at me. Or you was basically like, nigga, we gave you all this other shit for free. Bruh, none of that shit matters if I can't afford food. What you mean? Quit playing with me. Yeah, all this other shit is nice, but a salary, when we get down to it, I gotta get out there and work. You better be paying me.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Okay. You know, you don't mind if I steal as long as I don't get caught. Nah.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I shall resume my normal duties.
Wait, what? Oh, what?
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle. Hello. Allow me to assist you with carrying your items.
Oscar is the best. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. In that case, give me my shit back.
Goodbye.
Appreciate you. Alright, I need to figure out where the fucking... Where's the trade hub? Oh, I can go see my parents. It's pretty cool. Is there no, like, map screen? There's the contact, there's the lodge. Those two things are unknown. What happens if... Let me not be stupid. Save first. Alright, what happens if you run out of CO2? Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting way to handle encumbrance. There's no fucking walk button in this game. Actually, here, can I just have you fucking trade my shit?
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Glad to haul whatever you need.
It's happy to hear that shit. Here, hold this, 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 and this, and this. Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Am I even going the right way? I think we need to be down there. You know, this section of the city seems a bit on the empty side. Oh, I think it's because like my game has a crowd density set to lower.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
There's a memorial here?
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Keep that in mind. Giving me quests for no fucking reason. Oh, look, it's Vasco's brother.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
Are you, where's the press F to pay respects? That joke would have landed a little better if I actually goddamn said it right. Whoa, there we go, commercial district. All right, we're getting somewhere. Can you sprint past? Oh, that's so good. I like that a lot. I'd rather a system like that than you sprint and you just stop when you run out of stamina. Apply for a job.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course.
Bank. I need a bank.
But Outland's used to people like us.
So the hardware is worth the trip?
Frame
You're
rate
only
is
as
much
safe
better.
as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you.
What are you looking at, bro?
Highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
Very nice. Surprised you don't use any of the things you sell. Out there butt naked, I'm impressed.
No flying for me. Not my style. Yes, by all means, have a look.
Yes, sale. Where's my cash? Alright. We're getting somewhere. What am I looking at? Junk? That's a game board. That looks cool. Say what you want, man. Bethesda's prop team. They go hard. Paperweight. Base of a blender. Actually, you know, I don't know if... Again, this isn't like Fallout, right? So, I imagine... all the junk doesn't actually have, like, value. It's like a Rubik's Cube. Playing cards, digiframe, sculpture. I actually have like a decent amount of credits already. Oh no, we need that. I need that digipick. I don't need the exotic base. Cylinder. I feel like this might actually be something that you need. Don't need the grinder, don't need the hammer, don't need the hydraulic clamp. There's a lot of just like clicking on basically nothing. Oh, damn it. I wasn't supposed to sell the toilet paper. Oh. Wait, that's decreased significant. That's honestly it. I don't actually like to keep all of my other stuff if I can help it.
Yes, by all means, have a look.
Now, what do you actually sell? Space boots. Does this compare to what I currently have? Radiation protection, thermal. It doesn't look like any of these have higher physical protection, so I think I'll keep what I got for right now. Heal paste. Medical cream for treating burns and frostbite. Used to treating afflictions. 4% of health over time. Jesus, that's fucking expensive. It is like I thought. This is fucking GTA money, basically. I mean that's expensive, but I could definitely afford it.
See you around.
Okay, now I feel comfortable actually. Fuck, I probably should have checked to see if he had ammo, huh? I'm gonna do that. Ammo would be very nice.
I would never dream of selling substandard gear. Outland has standards, and I uphold them. Please do. I hope we have
Fucker,
something
even
that
you.
suits you. Get it?
Yeah, I get it. I'm just depressed that you actually went there. Resources. I don't think this is under resources, no. Miscellaneous? No. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that you don't sell
Be careful out there.
ammo. It's fine. Hey, like, with hope, I won't even have to shoot anybody. Right? You know, I can't help but mention this again, that I have the music, like the in-game music, turned off. And it makes traveling through these areas feel very weird without background music. You guys, on the other hand, you're gonna have background music. But I guess you could say this is like very immersive for me, because I'm just hearing like the ambience, which like is the water flowing and people's footsteps, the background conversations. It's kind of nice, relaxing even. You literally stop talking to start whistling. Interesting choice.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
See this part where like their eyes kind of look around or drift around, that is Oblivion. Like this shit is ripped straight out of Oblivion, bro. Um, what is this place?
This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls.
Okay.
I'm one of Mast's
What do you do here?
resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly.
Okay. You didn't have to
Enjoy
fucking
your time in New Atlantis.
tilt your head at me like that when you said that.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Like credits. I'm not a citizen. The fuck? What is the Vanguard?
Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Actually, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I also like the I'd rather chart the stars my own way. I'd rather chart stars than fight wars. Actually, I'm kind of with that. I feel like this character is like, I'd rather do my own thing.
Where have I heard that line before?
I say the same thing every time John tries to get me to re-enlist.
Re-enlist?
I'd surrender. Can't blame me for trying, right? All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Ornament being dignity. If he's on patrol, who is this Morel?
Oh, he goes way back. I think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Yeah, what's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Interesting. We'll talk to him.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey,
I can respect it.
Refresh between patrols.
Yeah. Bar in a spaceport sounds like home.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Yeah, maybe another playthrough, sir. Where are you pointing me? Down? Map. Oh, okay, that checks out. What other quests are on this planet? While room in the city, I heard an advertisement. Should seek. See about applying for a job. Vanguard. Sergeant Yumi. See your parents. Pick the research project. Craft and modify an item. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a Bethesda game where they're like, hey, uh, don't feel like doing the main quest? We have a bunch of other shit for you to do. Please have fun. Do other shit. We promise it'll be a good time. I like it. I'm fucking with it. Where's the one with my parents? That one sounds interesting. Where's that at? Yeah, that's really nice, being able to just fast travel there. Actually, I kind of regret that. I kind of wanted to just walk around. I feel like... Oh, well, I'll get to walk there anyway. Never mind. Literally just took me to my ship.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas.
I will admit, that's one thing that I enjoy about Bethesda games, is listening into the NPC dialogue.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
I'd love to comment on just, like, this city.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Actually, doesn't this look a little bit like the artifacts that we're collecting? But also, bruh, it's literally just a fucking spiral. I mean, I'm not gonna judge a person for their taste of art, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's okay. I wouldn't write home about it. But yeah, I definitely think they've done a better job with encapsulating the idea of, like, this is a big city, compared to something like Skyrim and even Fallout 4. I don't think really hits the nail of big city quite like this one does. Actually, what is this? Pioneer Tower, Apollo Tower.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
You sounded awfully clear. Dude, like, okay. You don't have to give me this many side quests to start with. Let me, Are you gonna get in the elevator? It's literally like 2 steps. 2 steps. Come on, you can do it. Okay. I'll see you on the top floor then. I will say this, though. I'm not a big fan of how many load screens this game has so far. They're quick, but that definitely takes you kind of out of it. Hello?
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Dad, what happened to your hair?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Mom.
You about gave me a heart attack.
You've really let yourself
I'm
go.
not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
Got a new job with Constellation.
Come again? Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is
Damn.
a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Okay. The face has grown on me. It's not that bad. It's a face only a son could love. You know? Says their kid is special, but I guess you're right. You're gonna make me blush.
Hey, if I don't get to sing your praises as much as I like, no one can.
Fair enough.
Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known I'd have your favorite meal in the oven.
I would have
And your
definitely
room
appreciated
is
that.
just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Yeah,
Easy, honey.
that's fair.
Boy catches breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
I have to admit, that's really cool. The fact that the game even lets you... Yeah, there you go. The fact that the game even lets you fucking go meet your parents is kind of crazy. Considering the fact that, like, I feel like most action adventure game, RPG protagonists that you get to play as don't actually meet their parents, or like they don't bring up their parents or anything like that. This is definitely a cool touch. Oh my god, that is adorable. Look at that. I want one. Bethesda, make it so I can buy it. So I imagine that you could just like come here and chill, right? I don't see any place where you could store your items though. It also sucks you can't use this mirror. This would have been a great opportunity to have you like be able to adjust your character's look and stuff like that when you look into a mirror. Maybe this is my room. Still no spot you could use to store items though. So
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite.
they have a fucking zoo, aquarium, but for plants. That's crazy. What's up, Mom?
Can't get over you being here, and it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask: is there anyone special in your life?
Whoa, 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 whoa! I know you didn't just ask that because I brought a girl home.
You are quite the catch.
I mean, I appreciate that, but no, nothing new to report.
Just so you know, your dad cannot wait to be a grandpa.
Yeah, this is about the conversation you'd expect to have with your parents.
I won't get into more right now.
Well, now I see that it's true. Mothers have an irresistible urge to interfere in their children's love life.
Yeah.
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers.
That's a damn. That is a warm mother. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
What are you doing these
Now
days?
that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses.
All right, Pops.
I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though.
Seems he's practicing his walking in place right about now. Ever consider moving someplace cheaper?
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life.
Any gossip?
One of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation. I
Anything
missed you
good to watch
so
tonight?
much, darling. Well,
That's crazy. Hold on, I wasn't raised in a barn. Close the door.
Watch it sometime. But I want
Hey,
something
so my dad, what you got in the fridge?
I made a suggestion. Why don't you make one?
Damn, you got the fridge closed. You got this shit locked up tight. Hold on.
muzzle in me?
the kid movie?
Oh, that's okay. I'll have some fruit.
What? That little after cracks me up. And it's just
Delicious. That's actually that is the ideal arrangement of fruit: oranges, pears, and peaches. Fuck out of here with these apples. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that being the go-to fruit for so many people.
everyone in my poker night is going to hear about you.
Sam?
I still can't
But
believe
Pops.
it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic almost. How is it for real? You liking it?
I mean, I just started, but it's all right. I'm
It's
still wrapping my
funny
head
how you
around
can
that.
live years where the days all blend together. But then out of the blue, whammo, everything's different. I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree.
All right,
Took my
congrats,
final plans
Pops.
Last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything. It's too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
Ooh, I'm sorry I missed it, Dad. Hey, we're lucky to have you.
I gave it my good old college try. You see what I did there?
Your fucking
Enough
dad joke
about
for the
that.
day.
Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but
Yeah, I was about to say
I
something.
imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. See if I can keep sending money back home. That's crazy.
Planning
Got any
a
plans?
proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother
Good
has been
man.
sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out.
This is also true. I'm glad to hear that, Pops. You guys need
You
anything?
know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
Come on, Pops. I got a little extra scratch. You see this lore right here. We're getting into the character's backstory. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked about the paycheck. You know, even though she was like, "Bro, we gave you a robot, a ship, and a place to stay. What you need this money for?" It's because, you know, and they was trying to send his parents some money home. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't just because I was being greedy. Oh, sorry, my bad. How are things going?
Retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost miss the classroom.
Yeah, you're at your mom,
Don't say
Pops.
anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind.
Yep, I think that is the perfect sentence to go ahead and leave off on. Well, Ma, Pa, it was great seeing you again. I'm head out. Actually, that's a good point.
I knew where it was.
Appreciate y'all.
Top shelf of the pantry.
All right, love you. It's always good to see. Always good to see your mom and dad again. You know. Hey, matter of fact, listen. If you're watching this video right now, and you don't live with your parents, go call your mom. Tell her you love her. It's important. All right. Well, on that note, I think that's going to do it for this part. In the next part, we'll go check out the Soul System. That should be kind of interesting. Right? Soul System? Yep, Soul System. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next part. Bye-bye.